Hi friends, welcome to Golconda Academy. I am Kalyan Dasari. Hi all for the first day of exam oriented English grammar classes. From today, as you all are informed, the first sessions are going on each topic, each subject. Morning you have seen economy class and followed by polity class. Now this is session number 3, live session number 3 for today. That is a class on English grammar. So I have introduced myself to all of you. My name is Kalyan Dasari. I am here to teach you the exam oriented English grammar, which will be more important, which is very much useful for your forthcoming all TGPSC exams. Okay, are you ready? Let's go ahead. Just take a pen and a book with you. Sit peacefully at one place and focus here carefully. So the first topic that I would like to introduce is tenses. As you all know, tense is an important topic in the entire English grammar. Without having a clear cut idea about tenses, it would be difficult for you all to understand any other topic in English. That's why I like to start with tenses only. So, a brief introduction about tense. What is a tense? Tense means any action with reference to a particular time period. See, if I say I am taking class right now, I am talking about this time. If I say I took a class yesterday, that means I am referring to an action which has happened some time ago, that is yesterday particularly. So if I have to say something about future, means the task that is to be done, that will be expressed in future tense. So to understand tense, you need to know the segregation, the difference between the actions. For example, see, generally, how do we define tense? Tense is an action. It can be defined as that form of a verb. It can be defined as that form of a verb which indicates time of an action or state of an action. As I informed earlier, we will be providing handouts. Don't worry about what is being displayed here. Try to focus, try to understand what am I trying to explain, what I'm trying to talk about over here for the next coming half an hour or so. So see, the definition of a tense is a tense that can be defined as that form of a verb which indicates time of an action or state of an action. What is time of an action? I go to Delhi tomorrow. What does it mean? I am telling that I will reach Delhi tomorrow, I will go to Delhi, I will travel Delhi. My time reference is tomorrow. So that is how time of an action. If I say I am a learner, that is my state. What is my state? The situation or the profession that I am doing. So if I say I am a teacher, that means my profession is stated that I am a teacher. Likewise, the tense talks about state of an action or say time of an action. So these two words you have to keep it in your brain. So very important thing, focus on the syntaxes and examples. Definition, if you just get the concept behind it, it is more than sufficient. Okay, so now let me go ahead with types of tenses. Before that, you should know a little brief about verb forms. So verb means what? Any work that you do is verb. You are listening to me. You are listening to me right now. What does it mean? The task listening is a verb. So to understand tenses, the most important thing in this is verb forms. So see here, how many types of verb forms are there? As you might have known in your school age as well, verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4. Before that, in English, or for that matter in any language, without having a verb, you can't even write a single sentence. To complete at least one sentence in English language, you need one particular verb. Okay, let me say, we go to America. Look at this, I have completed this sentence using a verb called go. Are you following? So this, if there is no go word in this sentence, you can't make it meaningful. Just see here, if I simply say we to America, it won't make much sense. If I say to America or we America, it won't make any sense. So this sentence will be made meaningful. This sentence will be made perfectly meaningful, perfectly understandable, only when you add the relevant, the required verb in the sentence. So that is the importance of a verb. Verb is compulsory to frame a sentence, to write one sentence in English. Okay, there are four different types of verbs. Now you understood what is verb. The types of verbs, just see here, we categorize them into four different types. V1, that means verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3, verb 4. So see here, verb 1 is the simple form of verb 1. That is, if I say, let me take for the same, go. Okay, go is verb 1, and verb 2 form of it is went. That is also said to be past verb. Next, past participle verb 3, that is gone. Go is V1, went is V2 form of go, that is the past verb, went, and V3, which is also said to be past participle, is gone. Now what is V4? V4 is nothing but V1 and ing form. Okay, progressive verb form is said to be V4. That is, for this particular verb, going. We have a separate topic called verb in our grammar, but for now, to understand the different types of verbs, just see there are four different types: V1, V2, V3, V4. So go, went, gone is V3, going is V4. For example, let me take one more example. Say do. Do is V1. What is the V2 of do? Did. Okay. What is V3? Done. What is V4? That is V1 and ing form, doing. Okay. Likewise, first in your notes, put a separate column like this, segregate them. Whatever the new verb you come across from now onwards, make sure that you know all the other forms also. If you know done as the V3 of do, you should know what is V2 and V4 as well. Okay, this is the most important concept that you should understand to get clarity about tenses. Okay, so let me move on. There are four different types of tenses, you may all know. Okay, hope I am clear here. Right now, see, what are the different types of tenses? You have four different types of tenses, or three different types of tenses. Each of them are subcategorized into four. What are they? You have present tense, that is what is happening right now. Past tense, which is happened already before. Future tense, which is yet to happen. Okay, present, which is happening right now, which is going to, or which is taking place right now. Past, which happened already. Future, which will happen in some time from now. Okay, after a second or after an hour, something is going to happen. Future. Past, like any past, like what you did yesterday, where were you yesterday. So those all past activities. A second before would turn into past. Present is right now. I am talking to you all. I am discussing with you all, which is present tense. So there are three different forms of tenses. Of them, again, they are subcategorized into four. Okay, we will discuss them in detail. What are the all different forms of present tense for today? Okay, now of all four present tenses, first type is simple present tense. So simple present tense means what? By definition, it is used to denote any habitual action, custom, or practice, or regular activity, or say permanent activity, or say universal truth, or any other generic statement. If you want to pass on a generic statement, you will usually choose simple present tense. Okay, there is no hard and fast rule that why should you use simple present tense only for generic statements, but we use it for stating an action in general. Okay, now see, I gave you examples, but before examples you must understand that simple present is a tense which is used to say any particular activity which is happening in the present time. For example, I go to college, she goes to cinema, we live in Delhi. So these all are general statements, simple present tense, simple statements, simple activities happening in present tense. So see, I have given you examples. So before that, so to recognize that it is a simple present tense, the most important thing is syntax. Okay, what is syntax? To identify that this tense is in simple present tense, you must know this subject. Okay, subject plus verb 1 plus object. What is subject? The doer. What is object? The receiver of that action. Okay, so simply speaking, to segregate or to differentiate between the tenses, you first understand the syntax of that tense. Simple present tense by definition will have this structure. If this structure is there, if you see, then fix in your mind that this tense is simple present tense. How? See, I teach I teach Tamil. Look at this carefully. I, subject, yes, it is there. Teach, V1 is there. What are the verb forms of teach V1? V2 is taught, V3 is also taught, V4 is teaching. Like that, you must know the other verb forms as well. So, I teach Tamil. This Tamil is an object here, which means the activity that I am doing is teaching Tamil. Okay, this is subject, verb 1 and object. So any sentence which is falling under this syntax, okay, any sentence which is falling under this syntax, subject, V1 and object, is called simple present tense. Okay, so now I gave you a few examples, you may all see here. Never worry about these slides because I will be sharing these slides to you all. We will also be uploading these slides in our app as well. Okay, see, so we love India. We, subject, okay, love, V1. What are the other forms of love? Loved, V2. Again, V3 also, loved. Okay, loving is V4. This is what you should be very careful about. V2, V3 and V4. V1 is already this one. Okay, so we, subject, love, V1, India, object. Now see, they go to college. They go to college. Go is V1, college is object, they is subject for you, which talks about few people. It's a plural subject. Next, the sun rises. Okay, go went gone, I told you for go already. Now look at this. For rise, rise, rose, risen. Okay, now She enjoys the music. What does she do? She enjoys the music. She is subject, enjoys. If the noun is singular, or the pronoun over here, if it is singular, the respective or say the supportive verb should be V1 plus S. That is, it should be either V1 plus R, say V1 plus ES according to the necessity. So here she is a subject, enjoys music. If I say, you must know this basic difference. If I say instead of she, if I say they, then it should be they enjoy music. Okay, so they is a plural, respectively you need to use enjoy as the verb. She enjoys the music or they enjoy the music. Okay, these differences we will discuss in more detail in verb chapter as well, but for now, for your understanding. Okay, so enjoy verb forms. Okay, look at this. Now I am writing for enjoy. So you must all know enjoy, enjoyed. Okay, enjoyed, and fourth form is enjoying. This is all about simple present tense. Very simple. Just identify the syntax. You know the syntax and you understand that this tense is used for any generic activities. For example, if I say, let's take a habitual action or general truth. The earth revolves around the sun. So see here, the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, subject, V1, object. So when you see, this is a universal fact which has to be expressed in simple present tense only. Next, I play cricket. I play cricket. Okay, she plays piano. Are you following? So I play cricket, she plays piano. Like this, you can take n number of examples. This is what for simple tense. Okay. Now let's move on to the present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is that tense which talks about an action which is in progression now, which is happening right now, which is taking place right now. Okay, at the time of speaking, at the time of doing, whatever is happening, that is expressed in present continuous tense. How? I am speaking to you. They are going out. We are coming to class. Okay, she is listening to my sessions. They are understanding what we speak. So it's like that. Any activity which is happening right now is expressed in present continuous tense. Now, as I told you, the most important thing is to mug up or say remember the syntax as it is. So see here, syntax of present continuous tense is subject. Okay, subject must be there, and am is are, these am is are said to be auxiliary verbs or helping verbs here. This am is are should be there. Subject, am or is or are plus v1ing. I told you this is progressive form. V1ing and object. Okay, to call a sentence as a simple present continuous tense, you must have this format first before anything else. Okay, see, she is watching she is watching a movie. Look at the example carefully. She is a subject, is plus v1ing. What is there? Is plus V1ing, which denotes present continuous tense. A movie. What is she doing? She is watching a movie. Now see here, any simple present, any present continuous tense should be of this form, and that is a compulsory condition. Okay, present continuous tense is used to represent an action in progress at the time of speaking. To represent an action which is in progression, which is happening at the time of speaking. Okay, I gave you few examples. Hope you are clear now. Just see the examples, more examples. You can write few more examples by taking some verballs. Look at this. We are loving India. We all are the citizens of India. That's why we love our country. So what are we doing right now? We are loving our country. We are loving India. Subject, R plus V1ing and object. So this is present continuous tense for me. Next, he is scripting a story. What is he doing? He is writing. He is scripting a story at this point in time. Somu is helping the needy. Who is Somu? Some person. Okay. Somu, what is he doing now? Helping. Helping whom? The needy. So subject, help, helped, help, helping. Okay. Helping the needy. Verb forms I'm talking about. Next. Trivikram Srinivas is directing a movie. Okay. The task, what is he doing right now, is explained in present continuous tense. What is he doing now? Trivikram is directing a movie. Okay, clear? Any activity in progression, in continuation, at the time of speaking is expressed in present continuous tense. Remember the syntax. You can write any number of examples. Make sure that to call it as present continuous tense, you must write within this structure only, within this syntax only. Okay. Let me take one more example. Say, she is learning Sanskrit. Okay. They are okay, say painting the wall. Painting the wall. So the most important thing is to remember this structure only. So they are painting the wall. Is it a present continuous tense? Yes. How do you say that it is present continuous tense? Look at this. Subject is there, or before understanding the meaning, you just remember the structure. Then you may focus upon what the sentence is actually talking about. So see, they are V1 plus ing plus object. Their task is at this point in time to paint the wall. So they are painting the wall. Is that clear? So this is all about present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is a tense that is used to represent an action which is in progression at the time of speaking. The time of speaking, whatever is happening is expressed in present continuous. I am teaching, you are listening, they are going. Okay, she is enjoying. Okay, so accordingly, which supporting verb is to be placed, you must know am or is or are p1ing of particular activity, particular verb that you get. Okay, this is all about present continuous tense. Now let me go to the next type, that is present perfect tense. Okay, the third category in this tense is present perfect tense. This tense talks about an action which is completed very recently. To remember it, you may say just completed action. Present perfect tense is all about just completed action. Okay, any activity which is completed recently is to be expressed in present perfect tense only. Look at this. I gave you a definition, but I told you definition is just for your reference. Book definition will not help you crack your exam. You memorize the syntax, write more number of examples on your own by taking different verbs. Then it helps. Okay. So an action that is completed recently expressed in present perfect tense. Any action which completed very recently is expressed in present. So recent past action. In other words, you can define it as recent past action. Now see the syntax, as I told you, syntax is very important. Subject, okay, the syntax is you need to have subject plus have or has. You take have or has, whichever is relevant, plus v3 plus object. If you remember this syntax, you can make examples of your own. So see, Kadali has written a book. Who is Kadali? Kadali must be a writer. She is a writer. Okay. Kadali is a writer. Okay, just two more minutes. We'll finish this tense. Okay. So Kadali is a writer and she wrote a book. That's why, and the task of writing that book is completed very recently. Kadali has written a book. Understood? Next, we have eaten our dinner. Okay, the task of eating dinner completed very recently. That's why we are expressing or we are saying this sentence in present perfect tense. We have eaten our dinner. I have watched a movie. Okay, you don't need any time reference to say any action in present perfect. Why? In your mind, any activity which has completed recently can be expressed in present perfect tense. So see here, if I say I have watched a movie, means the action of watching a movie is completed very recently. You must focus. You just take this catch point, this word, the just completed action. The just completed action will be expressed in present perfect tense. Okay, so I have watched a movie, we have eaten our lunch, Kadali has written a book. Okay, next, take any example of your choice. We have we have enjoyed the class, we have enjoyed the cinema. Okay, they have gone to Delhi. So subject should be there. The subject is important. Has or have and v3. Has or have and v3 is the syntax to express, to understand that this tense is in present perfect tense. So any activity which is completed in the recent past is expressed in present perfect tense. Okay, so now we have few more tenses. So this is all about competitive English grammar. The first class is today. I'm excited. Hope you all join. For today and tomorrow, we will be continuing classes on YouTube only in our Golconda Academy. These classes will be uploaded again in our app as well. So hope you see you all again in here in our institute as well. Thank you for watching me. Thanks once again for being on live with me. Thank you.